So now that there's a writer's strike, I wanted to take some time, now that they have some time, to explain the writers of New Trek. So Discovery, Strange New Worlds, even Picard. And I would even venture to say some of the TNG movies. Some of the writers don't understand basic mechanics on how things work. And I want to discuss the difference between power production and propulsion, because there are two different things. Now, they're connected, but they're two different things. In many of the series, warp gets thrown around a lot. Warp drive, warp core, warp nacelles. What is warp? Well, warp is a way of motivation, of getting you from one place to the other. But what they don't understand, and a lot of writers understand, that a warp core is not actually propelling you through space. Just like a steam engine is providing the power to the propellers on a ship, not actually pushing. It's providing the RPMs to the propellers. I got a couple of props here, some displays to show. So, right here, we have a Jeep, World War II Jeep Adalecki. Here is the engine, well, engine compartment. This is providing power, the use of petrol fuel, gasoline, for the most part. These would use, not the Lego version, but as that they burn the gasoline, pistons move up and down, moving a crankshaft. And it's the wheels. You can see the wheels are the ones that actually propel the vehicle. So you need both, but when in storytelling, they're not the same. Biggest pet peeve of mine is Star Trek um, Insurrection, which, believe it or not, it's of the TNG movies, is probably the one I hate least. I think most of the Star Trek TNG movies are horrible, and they went in directions that really TNG shouldn't have went. Anyways, and in that movie, Riker, in the midst of battle, he's fighting off two other enemy starships, decides to drop the warp core and have that explode. Now, while it may be good for the plot and look cool on screen, you have this warp core gone and massive explosion. It's it, it, in a battle, it'd be stupid. It's like driving along and you're doing 80 miles an hour, this 60 miles an hour on the freeway. You decide, well, we're in a tactical situation. Let's get rid of the engine. It's not very smart. I'm gonna move on to the next prop I have. The Enterprise, either the retro. This is the actually Enterprise A, but the retrofit Enterprise. My favorite. It's actually my favorite starship. I'm gonna do another video on me ranking starships. Spoiler alert! In that video, I'll probably rate this as number one. It is my favorite. It is. It's just beautiful. It is. That is what Roddenberry wanted, and he got. So, right now, going back to our talking, we have energy, production, and propulsion. what it usually calls a warp core usually runs from uh, vertically from the hull up, and that's your engine, that's your core. That's, if a nuclear reactor, that's core. That's producing power. We produces power through a fusion process of matter and antimatter being rammed together through dilithium crystals, and the lithium crystals make that power. So you get powers the entire ship. So wouldn't that be stupid to eject that from your starship? Yes. This powers the warp nacelles. So the warp nacelles are actually the wheels of the ship, or the propellers. If you're sailor or you have to see the propellers, and what they do is warp nacelles do just that. They warp space and time, so producing a forward movement. And you could do it where you approach and go beyond the speed of light. So, in a sense, when you're writing these things down, writers, you need to understand the difference between warp core and warp nacelles, propulsion and production. There are differences, and there's slightly different. But when I watch the shows, and to get out of a sticky situation, you take your power production and you just throw it out the window. It doesn't make sense. I'm just an old man shouting at the clouds, but it is what it is, and it helped. Ask somebody. Don't just run around going the warp nacelles, the warp core, and you don't know. Anyways, first video for this channel. Like and subscribe, or like and subscribe. I don't know, but shout out to Neurotic and all the Friday Night Tights crew for inspiring me to do this. This is the kind of discussion I have with you when I watch your show. So, thank you, and have a great day.